as soon as old BVD takes a PPP. Good to see you guys in the comments here. We'll get started here in just a momento. No music tonight. I'm too stupid to figure it out on my phone. And we're going to go for about an hour, maybe an hour-ish tonight, if I can make it that long. About time for the nurses to come around and do their damn 7 o'clock spiel. But until then, hang on a damn minute. There we go. I guess until then, bam, you tuned in. Don't know how much of my ugly mug you can see tonight, but you'll see what you see. Let me get Lockhart in here. Let me see who's in the comments tonight. Tennessee Football 247, Colby, Matt Dumit, Elijah, Hal Parker, Bluegrass Sports Media. Good to see you here. It's been a while. My boy, Remy Jamma Taylor, Man of Steel, and Gaming Guy 4556, Dylan Elam, South of 10. Gee, I wonder who that is. It's our old boy Aaron. What's going on, South of 10? Steve Pearson, Gate City Blue Devil, Brian Benninghoff, and Breaking Dead. That's an interesting name for you. And the Innocent Culprit. What's going on here? Happy Father's Day to all you guys out there, all you pappies and cappies and happies and all those good things and such and so forth and so on. I hope everybody's had a great Father's Day. Let me get my boy LT in here. Hang on.
What's going on there?
Golden. Yeah, there
How
we
you
are.
doing,
What's
brother?
up?
It's good to see you, brother.
Good to see you too.
Hell yeah.
How you been?
Just holding on, brother. You know how it is.
Oh,
What about you?
Ain't no need to worry now.
Oh, I know it. You get on the good side now, ain't you, brother?
Made it through the rough patch, apparently. Still got all kinds of cords and wires and plugs and tubes and shit coming out of me, but they'll get them out over the next couple of weeks. I got to finish up, what's that, Pat Obar, Jerry Wells, Sleeta. Still got a few tubes to get out of me over the next couple of weeks and, get rehab started because nobody will take my SLT. They done all said, screw you. We don't want you. You ain't man enough to do the work. So we'll just we'll go elsewhere. So, I give them one of them and I go home and do it my damn self. So
I heard that. Well, you went through it once before. You know what to expect.
yep, I've done it before. Not from scratch like this, but I'll make it. I'll be all right. What are you gonna do, right?
Right. All right.
Good to see
Better
everybody
than
in
the
here.
better than the ladder, right?
Yes, sir. I've still been kind of going over everything with Kayla, how everything unfolded, and I'm still foggy on a lot of it. When I went in, I do know one thing. I did watch my video from May the 8th, I think, the night before I went in for my interview. That is a creepy ass video.
Yes, it is.
I don't know if you've seen that whole thing or not, but I watched that last night, man, and I was like sitting here shaking almost over it. It's crazy.
It's like you knew something bad was going to happen.
Yeah, I know. And well, something bad did happen, but something good happened too. So, you got to, they always say you got to take the good with the bad. And so that's what we did. And here we are.
Hey, that's right, man. Back in the saddle again, brother.
Yep. Hopefully this will be the last time we have to do this, from my damn hospital bed. Voice is kind of rough you guys remember my voice was getting kind of rough from all the anesthesia anyway. And it ain't any better right now, but it's it's good enough to do my own light work. So we'll see where we go from here, my brother.
That's it. What about your
Jeff,
baseball team? You reckon they're gonna come back well tomorrow whenever they come back?
no man, I was just getting ready to talk about them. LSU's good, man. They are really good. Skeens was off the damn charts last night, and I saw on Twitter today. I don't read a lot of Twitter, um, but there was an awful lot of bitching about the umpiring last night, and it was bad on both sides of the ball. But hey, look, they scored 6 runs. They managed to get some hits off of our pitching, so we just didn't get the job done at the end of the day. And now we go back and try again against Stanford tomorrow at 2 o'clock and see. Let the chips fall where they may. See if we can get an actual win out there this year.
Man, I thought Stanford had Wake beat the other day.
I know, man. Everybody thought they had Wake beat this year.
And I think no number one seed has ever won the tournament, right?
I don't know about that. I mean, that sounds like a believable stat. Or maybe it was no number one since Miami won it back in like 1980 or something like that. Whenever it was, it's been a long damn time. I know that.
Well, seems like it's getting bigger and bigger. You got something.
It gets a little bigger every year. So they give you my card.
Yeah. And Coke.
Yeah.
And grape.
Yep. Make them make you some damn grapes if they don't find any. Because I know they got them back there. The cafeteria. They have to have it. Anyway, sending my youngin' down. We've been stuck up here under a fire alarm for the last 3 or 4
Am I allowed
hours.
to go now?
What, the hospitals catch on fire?
It didn't catch on fire, but let's see. Looks like they finally got the alarm turned off. I don't know what happened. Something down on the children's hospital level. But they're letting people use the elevators and stuff now, so should be all right. A little exercise won't hurt her.
Won't hurt much of any of us, would it?
No. Dude, I'm ready to get out of here. That's a fact. It's been driving me crazy all weekend, wondering if I'm going to have dialysis tomorrow before I go home or after I go home or when I go home. Or I'm just ready to get the hell out of here.
I heard that, man. 2 months is a long time, man.
It is. It don't seem like it's been that long. It's a long time to do anything, though, especially just laying on your ass, in a hospital bed for however long, month and a half, month and 3/4. Hardly ever getting up on my leg. Tried to put a little weight on it last Monday, and I couldn't. I mean, Thank you, Scott Kerr. Welcome back, sir. Good to be back. Good to see you back here. Good to see everybody back. Hope everybody's having a good Father's Day. And this is how you get it rolling, man. You just got to jump back in, I guess.
Well, you can either jump in it or just move on. Hell,
Yeah. I had a pretty good stream 2 nights ago with Sports Talk Jay and Boogie over on Talking Balls. I know there's a lot of people from this side of our community that don't really like Boogie for whatever reason. But those are my people, those are my Vol fans over there. And they're all
Right.
a bunch of people. We had a great time. The 3 of us are going to do some things this coming football season. And hard to believe 14 years, I'm the low man on the totem pole, LT. Down here, these other guys are all the way up through the damn roof.
it was like the Flintstone era when we started. It started
Yeah,
from the bottom. It still
true.
start from the bottom. And
Yeah. Well, I told everybody the other night, and I think I've made my mind up on this. I'm not sure yet. We'll see over the next coming few weeks. This is going to be make it or break it year for me. If I can't pick up a head of steam this football season, um, there's not a whole lot of point in continuing doing it. Other than maybe doing a live stream every Sunday night or a video or two here and there. I'm not going to completely quit because I don't have any quit in me, as you can very well see. Um, but I think it might be time to, if I can't ramp it up, to step it down a little bit and see where we go from there.
well, at least you got you a plan.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm here is because you asked me to stay here. Hell, I'd already been gone last year.
Well, good. You ain't.
No, I've kind of enjoyed it the last, since we've been doing the show and
Been a
seems like
lot of
some,
fun.
yeah, it has been a lot of fun and, just meeting other YouTubers and stuff. So, I mean, I still enjoy it.
Yeah. It's fuck, what was I gonna say? Excuse my language. Put God first in everything you do, LT.
Hey, man, that's what I've been doing. Looks
You
like it's
know
been
who said
working.
that? Our boy Chess Hall says that. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's been a lot of interesting work, a lot of interesting lack of work. Um, my channel's just kind of been all over the place, and hell, I figure, you know, either wind her up or wind her down, one way or the other.
Well, your health had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, and I know people probably say, no, we don't get tired of hearing it. We love you, man. We want to know what's going on with you. I know people get tired of hearing about my health. I know they do. I'm not stupid. I can, I can read it in the comments. I can see it, you know. But this last round, bro, it was no joke. I mean, I thought I was gone, and it's that's a scary thing to wake up from, and it left me wondering. I'll just be straight up with all you guys right now. I've always wondered what happens after we die. And I've had my questions. Um, I've had what I thought were my answers. And the bottom line is, I don't know, man. Even after going through all this, I don't have a clue what happens. I just know it got really dark for several days, and I would see flashes of faces of people from my past. I couldn't, I'd come to for just a second and couldn't breathe. I couldn't respond. I couldn't give proper response commands to the nurses, and um, it's some scary stuff, man. It really is. I don't know any other way to put it. So, you know,
Well,
um,
the information I was getting it was like a roller coaster of emotions. You know what I'm saying? It was just
yeah,
I'd get a good report, then it'd just be downhill, and then I'd get a good report, and it'd be downhill again. So it was like, trying to get the right information. But Flint coming up there and seeing you really helped me out a lot. So I want to thank him.
yeah. I want to thank him too because I very vaguely remember seeing his face. Um, and like I said, there was a lot of faces that kept coming in and out of the picture, and every time I would see a face, it would disappear, and then there'd be a new face. And this went on for 6 or 7 days, um, until I guess I just woke the hell up, you know. Um,
Kicked on
it's
out
only
of it.
one. Yeah, Jerry
Thank
says
you. Thank. What's that?
everybody. Jerry said everybody appreciates all the updates. Um, that you gave, and I certainly appreciate it.
Well,
I
you
think
know, that
we're
was hard to do. It was hard to do at times, but I feel like, you know, people, you know, that love you wanted to know.
I think we're all a better community now because of this. I know that sounds silly, but you know, after losing Jeff Webster last year, it looked for a minute like our boy Millis was gone, and it, you know, it just, I don't know, man. I think it'll make us all stronger in the end.
I think it'll all make us appreciate each other more, you know, as far as that goes. I mean, still taking each other for granted on here.
I hope so, man. I hope there's no more silly fighting and infighting, and you know, there's always going to be trash talk on here because that's just what we do.
Right. But you know, there's a difference between being trash talk and being shit talk. So,
Yeah. So I think we'll always have a little bit of trash talk going on, and a good mixture of all of it.
right.
All right. I love you. Don't stay up all night, damn it.
I won't stand it.
Make sure you get your ass up in the morning and get up here and pick me up.
I'll come when you call me.
Yeah.
I will.
All right. John said he would come, so John, maybe y'all can ride up together. Take my car. If Tony will get his ass home.
The car's not answering.
Well, I don't care.
I'm not driving the car.
Well, whatever.
I ain't getting pulled over again.
Well, quit speeding, Speedy.
I love you.
Love you. Be careful. Be careful. Don't break your neck going down the stairs.
I'm not going up there.
Okay. Oh, Lord. God love him.
I know. That's why we live, though. Live for them, don't we?
Yep. What's up, Pete McGaha? Green Devil tough, he says. That's right, by God. Everybody's got to have a little devil in them, whether they realize it or not. I feel like I've got a little devil in me, but, you know, just enough to keep me. Well, where are we at here with the live
Keep
comments?
you from going insane.
Yeah, it's good to see you in here. Hello, yes.
I'm gonna be your nurse tonight.
Okay, hang on, guys.
Miss Jennifer.
Okay.
So I'll be taking care of you tonight till tomorrow morning, 7 a.m.
Sounds great.
So how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, do you have any pain?
Not right at the moment. I'll be fine till it's time.
Okay, that's great. Oh, just something.
Hang on, guys.
Oops.
So just you tonight?
Yes, sir. And I have the check for tonight. Her name is having a car.
Probably. I'm sure. I think I've met about everybody in this facility.
How many days you've been here?
A long time.
A long time.
Almost 2 months.
But I haven't got you. I've been in this room 2 weeks ago. But I think it just came when I was assigned to other patients.
Yeah.
Can you tell me your whole name, my dear?
Keith Ricker, 12467.
You already know, huh?
Yeah.
So, do you know what hospital is this?
Johnson City Med Center.
Okay, it's the President of the United States.
That shithead Biden.
How about the year now?
23. Got all my faculties.
Right.
I got all my faculties about me. I'm alert and raring to go.
Yeah, you're alert oriented. Okay, let me just listen to your lungs, dear. Have you been able to stand up since you came here?
Nah, not on my own.
So you always need help. How do you pee during the night?
How do I pee?
Yeah, do you use a urinal?
Yeah, you
No.
urinal.
That's always a call for help. You need one, dear, okay?
Yeah.
I'll be glad to help you. Do you have your bowel? Let me see.
Let's see.
Do you have any open wound in there?
No.
Let me just check your operation
I'm good.
operative site first. Are you still having those drains?
Just a little bit, not much.
Let's see.
That's it.
Did they drain it
Yeah,
already
that's
for
it
today?
for all day. Yeah.
For all day?
Yeah.
Okay, how about the other one? Do you have another
No,
one?
it's gone.
Oh, they removed the rest, so you just
Yeah.
only have one drain
Just
now.
the one.
Okay. Have you been doing this?
A little bit.
Where's mostly on this
Over.
side,
It's
all
just all
over?
over. I got 6 big holes in my stomach.
Oh,
So.
yeah. When you have those, is that a BCA or above?
Below
Or
knee.
below? Yeah. Are you a diabetic?
Huh?
Are you a diabetic?
Yeah.
This test is prosthetic like this.
Over there in the chair.
Oh yeah. Can you feel my hand? All right. Do you need anything right now, sir?
I'm good.
Okay. Just let me know, okay?
I
Have your
will.
call button with you.
I'll holler at you in about an hour and a half.
What?
I'll holler at you in about an hour and a half.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, just let me know whatever you need.
I will.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
You
Jennifer.
know well, dear.
We'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
Damn, my sinuses are messed up.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that the other night. I told them to leave me alone for an hour, and hell, it was 3 or 4 hours before. So.
Whew. That's one thing about going to the beach, BBD. You don't have sinus problems.
Going what?
Going to the beach, you don't have to worry about sinuses.
Well, I wouldn't know about that. I haven't been to the beach since last year, but I mean, before that, it was 20 some years, you know.
Yeah.
I could use a
We need
good beach.
rain. We need some rain down here. Kill this pollen. It's murdering me.
I wouldn't know. It never rains in the hospital room.
Oh, yeah. Well, if Tennessee don't win the damn Natty in baseball, who's going to win it?
Probably, man, LSU looks awful tough right now, but they got a problem now that Skeens has already thrown for one game. I don't know who they've got that can even come close to that dude.
What about Florida?
Yeah, they look good, man. All of them, you know, last night was the first game that didn't come down, and it came down to the next to the last inning, but that was the first game that didn't come down to the last at bat. So it
Yeah, the
should
first time in World Series history they had a walk-off.
should be a
Pretty
pretty
cool.
damn series. I'm pulling for Wake Forest if Tennessee can't win it. Or hell, I'd like to see somebody like Oral Roberts come back and win. That'd be
Hey,
pretty
they're not
crazy.
bad. They're not bad.
Yeah. Hey, you got to be
TCU's pretty good too.
Yeah. You got to be good this time of year if you make it.
Oh yeah.
Thank you,
Alabama
Mullins.
got them a brand new coach
Who?
in baseball. Rob Vaughn. He's like 35. He come from Maryland. Uh,
Oh, Alabama.
mm, last two last 2 years, coach of the year at Big Ten.
Nice.
I know, maybe he can do something.
Now, they did something the other day. They got the hell beat out of them by Wake Forest. That was ugly. Good God.
And we was lucky to get in there. We didn't have a coach, you know.
Yeah.
Them boys can
He gave
hit.
up, what was it? 9 home runs in that game or something ridiculous like that. Crazy.
Felt like a select baseball game.
Yeah.
So
I
what
thought,
about you
man.
boys? They won the state, didn't they?
Yeah, Greenville. Yes, sir. They did. Now we're on a football mission. I got to get back to them sidelines these Friday nights. I miss
Won't
my
be long.
boys. I miss the coaches. I miss riding on the bus to the away games. I just miss it all, man.
You're a big part of that program, man. I hope you get back over
Well, that's the plan. The coaches, Coach Spradlin's come to see me and hung out with him for a couple hours one day a couple weeks ago. And, I talked to his wife quite a bit on Facebook and I keep up to date with him. And there's a lot going on over there right now on the hill that Greenville people got a lot to be proud of. And before shit, before the '80s, man, that school never won anything in anything. I mean, they just chugging along. Now it seems like every sport's got a potential to win a state championship every year. So it's good to see.
Y'all got a lot of talent up there. Ain't no doubt about that.
I don't know where it comes from either, man, because this is a tiny little town. We never seem to have very much height. Um, I mean, go back over the last few years. Cade Ballard 5'8" on a good day. Um, some of the guys that made it to big time programs like Will Albright, 6 foot tall, but a great athlete, just a great athlete. Um, so we got them coming through a little bit at a time. We'll get one to bust through the big time before too long.
Some of them boys I coached in Little League, they'll be seniors this year. And some of them got
Yeah,
some schools looking at them. Back in 2012, when I coached Pee Wee ball.
yeah. We
Yeah.
get a lot of D2 and D3 offers. Um, we got a kid that just got an offer from Sewanee. Just got an offer from out there where Carter lives. What's the name of that? Bethel College, I think, out in West
Bethel.
Tennessee. Um,
Yeah.
so they get their offers. And the way I look at it, any chance you get to continue that education and play a little football on Saturday, go for it.
It don't matter what class it's in either. Do it.
That's right. Make the best of it.
What kind of stuff you gonna be rehabbing when you go? What are you having problems with? You having problems with your arms or just basically just your leg?
Everything, man. It'll start with my leg. My quote unquote strongest leg is currently my weakest leg, and it shouldn't. I mean, my therapists that I had outpatient in Greenville, Michelle and Alicia, uh, great gals. Michelle's part of the football and soccer team moms, um, but that she told me that it wouldn't take as long this time around. But then I had a therapist here at the hospital tell me for every day in a hospital bed, you're looking at 3 days of recovery.
Mm.
If that's the case, and it's going to be a long ass road. But I don't care, man. I'm ready. I mean, I've tackled this shit once. We'll just go back to work and do it again, man.
Hey, you got the right attitude. Is there anything I can say? You do definitely got the right attitude.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have really. I mean, I can lay around in this bed every day and mope and whine and cry about my situation, or I can get up and try to move as much as I can every day and just make a little bit of progress every day. There's a football saying they talk about. Was it like 1%? You get 1% better every day, or something to that effect. You
Just
know.
get a little better every day. That's all you can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you
Plus,
got
I
all
got
the
to.
support in the world behind you, brother. You
Yeah,
know that.
I do, and I'm thankful for every one of you guys, man. Looking forward to seeing you get back up here for a couple of days, hopefully.
Oh well, I
Um,
was gonna let you get settled in at the crib there, and I'll get up there to you. I try to
yeah,
get Taylor to ride up there with me, but I don't know. Get right up here probably.
that'd be cool.
I know what I told him. I said, y'all got to meet, man. It's been too long.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have somebody too. If I could get you, I don't know how long or how little you'd be able to stay, but if I could get somebody up here that could, take me to a couple of my appointments and um, just get me rolling back on my feet because Tony's working now, so I won't have him around the clock like I did before. John's got a new job. Um, so I'll have home health for 3 days a week, I think. And then I will have um, outpatient therapy many days a week as I can get in with them that Medicare will pay for. That's the problem. Medicare only pays like 80% of stuff now. So the damn bills, son, they just keep rolling in like the ocean waves. But
I tell you,
what are you gonna
man.
do? I can't do shit about it. So, you know, pay them as I can.
Well, they can't squeeze blood out of a turnip,
That's true.
so get in line. That's
Well,
what I tell them.
I'm a turnip.
Huh?
I said the last I checked, I don't think I'm a turnip either.
Well, you did miss it in the spelling bee. How you spell it?
I did?
Yeah, the first year. Don't you remember? Like you put two R's in it.
Oh, that was radish. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
radish. Oh, say
Yeah.
I've slept since then too.
Well, I forgot what I missed this year. Or we didn't have a
Uh,
spelling bee. Something else.
yeah, we had spelling bee.
We did?
Yeah, and then we did Jeopardy too after that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, tell Lane Kiffin to bring his ass on up here and holler at me, Todd.
Give him a golden shower, wouldn't
Yeah.
you? He's on there. Who was he trolling? He played some Tom Petty when he flipped their quarterback on Twitter. He's playing that song from Tom Petty.
That Kiffin's always trolling somebody.
Oh, he's always trolling Saban. Everybody's trolling Saban.
Yeah. I'm getting up there.
He just 72.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, he
Well,
looks good for 72. Don't he? That's what money does for you.
16 more years. Maybe I can make it 16 more years.
Shoot, you gonna make it. You gonna outlive all of us, brother. You got more lives than a cat.
Starting to look that way. I mean, I damn sure don't want to take anything for granted, especially number of lives. But what was it? Kevin, Mr. Bad Dog said. He said, "BBD, you're tougher than a $2 steak." Cracked me up.
You pretty damn tough, man. You've been through a lot of surgeries. I mean, daggone. That's a lot. That's a lot of anesthesia that you've
It
had.
is. It sure is. And up until this last one, man, I'd never given surgery another thought. Just another day under the knife is the way I looked at it. Yeah, you got risks. There's always a possibility that this could happen. And it's like I would just let them roll me down there and cover me up in them warm blankets and put the mask over my face, and they'd say, "All right, count from 3 down to 1," and I'd be like 3 out. You know,
Was it some good sleep though when you woke up?
was there what?
Did you have some? Did you feel refreshed when you woke up, or was you in pain?
Oh, I was in pain. Well, Todd
That's
Atkins, thank you for a nice comment there, Mr. Shithead. They said we get less of BVD's terrible videos after this. You might get more. You might get the opposite of what you wish for. Hell, I might start dropping a video every hour.
You remember when Magnum used to do that when he first got on here? He'd make a 30-second video. He'd make about 5 of them in about 2 hours.
Yeah,
With that big ass microphone that covered his whole face.
I talked to him for a little while the other day.
He's still talking that Georgia crap.
Oh yeah, he's old school. He can't help it.
Man,
He's got a lot to be happy about right now.
I thought I was obnoxious. Good Lord.
What's up, Hoghead? Crazy Uncle A-Bomb. Good to see you. Easy Mon there.
Oh man.
We'll get
So you
back
got to
to
go
it.
outside any?
No, I went outside Monday. I wasn't supposed to. The doctors told me if I could get up and get in my wheelchair, I could go pretty much anywhere I wanted to. And so I fucking took them at their word. And we went down to
Mess
the
around,
cafeteria.
find out, huh?
We went down to the cafeteria, and evidently they were looking for me and couldn't find me. My telemetry wasn't working. Like it would show that I was on radar for a second, and then I'd be gone. Well, what was happening was I was going up to Kayla's car to smoke, and they came down to the cafeteria, couldn't find me down there, and I said, "Well, I don't know why not. I was sitting right down there in the middle of it, playing dumb." So they read me the little riot act and, pretty much said from now on, if you're going to get up, you got to stay on this floor. And I'm like, all right, I just won't get up then.
Got
I'll
sent
get
to the
up.
principal's office.
I think they're trying to find me some dialysis tomorrow. I don't know how much more I have. It could be one trip. It could be a week's worth. I don't know. But they're trying to get me a chair. There's 2 different places in Greenville that have dialysis. And then, of course, they have it here. I was hoping, they could get me at home tomorrow afternoon sometime. But if not, and I got to do it here in the damn morning, we'll do it here again. I guess it don't really
Well,
much matter.
are you having a hard time pissing?
No, I just don't pee a whole lot,
Mm. Yeah.
So they come check my blood work every damn morning, draw a couple of tubes out of me, and hell, they've had to give me 3 or 4 units of blood since I've been in the hospital this time.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what Tony told me last time. So it helped you
But
though.
it makes you feel better when you get it. Freezes you to death, but makes you feel a little bit better.
That's what Lance Armstrong used to do. Them blood transfusions.
Yeah.
Make him better.
What that easy money? Ball fans playing dumb. Play dumb. I thought that was kind of second nature. Yeah, it could be. What's up, Big Tube? Good to see you, dude.
I ain't playing dumb. They put 3 new plays on the playbook, which I think a little different. 3 new plays.
That's 40 more. That's 40 more points.
What do you think about the new schedule coming up next year?
I mean, I'm a fan. We traded South Carolina, and don't tell me. should have had this memorized. We traded South Carolina and somebody for Mississippi State and Arkansas. I think is how that went down.
I don't think we play any of the Mississippi teams.
After that, we'll see whether or not we go to 9 games or not.
I believe everybody in the SEC going to take a loss.
Yeah, Missouri. That's right, Clint. Yeah, I mean, it's a very real possibility, man. You could have an SEC champion with 2 losses by the end of the year.
Yep.
I hope it don't.
Ain't nobody going to be talking about. Ain't nobody going to be talking about soft schedules anymore.
It's gonna water our conference down real bad if that happens.
Yep.
But I think that was kind of the plan when Oklahoma and Texas decided to join the fray. Hey, let's go in there and water it down a little bit, and see if we can make some noise with the big bad SEC. They're gonna find out.
I think some of them Oklahoma fans not liking it too much. Ain't like their schedule.
Well, I don't know what they expected. I mean, what do you want? Vandy, Missouri, South Carolina, Mississippi. You want all the scrub teams? Hell no.
They just used to ruling that Big 12,
Gator Boo in the house. What's going on, brother?
Bye, Boo Boo.
Good. Kind of thought I might see Lewis in here tonight, but he might be hanging out, lurking.
I texted him last night. I didn't get no response. He might be on the river.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, if you guys want to do your due diligence and support old BVD TV, the links are in the description. Super chats down there and all that. Law Tide done sent me $55,000. I told him I'd pay him back in installments of $54,000 starting next year. So.
I wish I had 55,000.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
Hell yeah.
Well, 5,500 would be a shot in the arm.
Yep.
Vandy Dandy. Yep, Vandy Dandy in here. Texas is going to lose to Vandy in 2024. Hey, stranger things have happened. Stranger
Can't
things
never tell. We almost lost to Texas last year.
Yeah.
So
May lose to it this year.
I don't know. We'll see. We got them at night. We don't lose night games much.
Am I going to Nashville to see the Tennessee-Virginia game? I bet Vandy Dandy would roll out the red carpet. Yeah, I bet he would. I think there's a good chance I might get to go to that game. My stepdaughter is looking at buying season tickets just for that game. Because it should be, I mean, it's going to be a sellout probably, but I don't think it'll be like a hard sellout where you just can't get in the gates.
I think Alabama plays there next year too.
Yeah. I want to get back to the swamp, man. I miss that place. Never won down there.
I've never gone down there to the swamp. I'd like to. I'd like to see Bama play down there.
It's an experience, man. That's for sure. At least it was when Spurrier was there.
Well, their new coach isn't no Spurrier.
No. No, but I do think he's going to give Tennessee a hell of a game. I don't think I know Uncle Lou seems to think Tennessee will roll in down there and beat them by 20 or 30, but oh, fuck. Excuse me. Oh, my God. Oh, it hurts. I don't see that game being any closer than 7 or 10 points, to be honest. I just want to get in and get out with a win.
Oh, yeah. That's a tough place to play.
It is. I mean, their quarterback situation obviously is up in the air. Seemingly, they don't have athletes anywhere, but you know how that place is, man. They'll come they'll come scrapping and ready to fight when Tennessee comes to town. That's just how
And you
they've
seen
always.
what happened to Utah last year.
Yeah. Yep. Shout out to my boy Ramajama Taylor hitting that PayPal link earlier today. Almost forgot about you, Taylor. I appreciate it, buddy. Every penny helps, my friend. So don't you ever feel bad or or whatever. $1 in the pocket's better than a fucking a ride in
Wood
the rocket.
nickel.
Yeah.
Ah, man. So what else has
Savings
been going on?
without Kirby. He's too old. I ain't buying that for a second.
What was that comment?
Saban's defense fell apart without Kirby. He's too old.
No.
I ain't buying that one. Ain't pushing what you're selling, Captain.
No, Pete Golden just like being everybody's friend on defense instead of being your coach.
Yeah. So is this the year, man? Is this the year we see a team go 12-0 3 years in a row, or is somebody going to put the mojo on that Georgia ass?
Well, when they got a schedule that Valdosta could go 12-0 with, I don't see, who's going to beat them. Y'all be the only one I know.
Yeah.
Give them a game,
There's always a chance we could beat them. They could lose in the SEC championship game. I mean, they're definitely going to have to play somebody from the West twice if they make it. But the hell, they may come to Knoxville and get their asses handed to them. We just don't know yet. I'm scared that Tennessee's going to have one of those games this year, like the one I've got on my mind is Texas A&M, where we go into that, 10, 12-point favorite. Oh, God. And come out of there with a big fat L. This team's got
Do
to
they come to
stop.
y'all? Do they come to y'all this year?
No, I think we go there. To be honest, I'm not sure.
Man, we gotta go
I
there
think
too.
Flint would know whether we play over there or down here or wherever we
But
play.
nobody knows what A&M's going to do.
That's the thing. That's what scares me about them, man. We've not known, for 2-3 years in a row, and now, look the hell out. It's a team that can jump up and bite you. Something bit me, What's up, Adam? Oh. It's in Neyland this year, Devin says. That definitely helps. Definitely helps. We'll give them a dose of their own medicine when they come over here.
Give them
They
some
got
of that Tennessee hospitality.
pretty stinking loud over there a couple of years ago when Josh Dobbs went down there and almost got the comeback.
Yeah, I remember that. The next week y'all played us and we thumped.
Yeah.
We went to that game. I think it was 21-0 before you got to your seat.
Yep. Been a lot of them lately, unfortunately.
That was Jalen Hurts' freshman year.
Let's see. Was that the year we went down there or came up here?
It was in Knoxville in 2016.
Okay. One of them damn games, I can never remember what year it was when we were sitting in the bleachers and listening to all them damn Bama fans. Oh, I wonder how many yards Derrick Henry's going to get today. Hell, he might run for 300 today. About
He got most of his yards on that last drive.
about put a foot up that ass that day.
Man, old Riggs was running good. Not Riggs,
Yeah.
but what's his name? The one at Legends.
Shit.
What was that running back's name?
We've had some good ones leave us. I can't. God, what was his
I can't
damn?
remember either.
Yeah. We've had some good ones over the years come and go, and sadly, that's the way of college football with this portal. The way it is now, can't hang on to nobody.
Oh, I know it.
Shame, really. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any loyalty left with these kids.
Well, hey, I mean, really, how can you develop a kid when he's wanting to leave after the first year just because he didn't get on the field? You know, it's hard to develop those kids like that.
It is, and I get it. They want that money, you know. Everybody wants a piece of the pie.
Exactly.
No, it's all still here, Adam. All inch and a half of it. And one thing about it, being a patient at a big hospital like this will humble your ass quick.
Why you say that?
You just will. There's no such thing as privacy here.
Hmm.
Bare your ass and show all. Yeah, Jalen Hurd.
Oh yeah, Hurd.
Could have been UT's all-time leading rusher. Had to get greedy. Now look
He
at
blew
you,
up that
Hurd.
Butch, didn't he? Didn't he blow up that Butch? Or yeah, it
Something
was Butch
like
he blew up on. Yeah.
that. They promised him things they didn't deliver. Some shit like that.
Crazy.
We've almost made an hour.
Yeah, I know it. Just rolling along, ain't we?
Yep. Next week we'll get back to 8 o'clock. I got to refigure this streaming schedule out because so many people have jumped in the back door streaming now. It's about
Yeah,
impossible.
I seen
Find a
BA and
stream.
TK. Yeah, they was doing a show earlier.
TK streams more than Pigskin Pete now.
I hadn't seen Pete streaming in a while. I think he went on a little hiatus, taking a little break.
To Virginia for a week.
Hell yeah.
Everybody needs a little break from this shit.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I think they might be streaming tonight. I think the girls are streaming right now till like 8 o'clock.
And
Seems
Pete
like
will
they
be on.
seems like they moved their Sunday time. I think, if I can remember right. BA is always in here, and I don't see her, and I don't see TK, so and I don't see Rec Talk or Sea Dog, so they're probably streaming tonight too. But that's okay. I just wanted to jump back in, stick my toes in the water, and see what the water's like.
Yeah, I've been waiting on you to get back on here. Hell, I knew you was gonna be back.
Well, after that first week, I guess I don't know. Like I said, me and Caleb, we don't argue about it, but we debate about it every time she comes up here to visit me, on how everything went down, and so I don't know. Oh, I didn't see your comment, Boo. We're getting ready to get off of here in just a few minutes. But there'll be anytime you want to tune in, man. We'll get your ass in here. I just wish I'd have seen your comment earlier in the night. Let's see. having a late supper. Pretty hungry. Roll Tide. You have a good one, Mullins. Good to see you in here as always. I mean, Easy Money. My bad. Good to see you in here, Bulldog JC. Good to see you, John Brooks. What's going on, John Brooks? Well, I'm glad, sir. I ain't gonna lie, man. There was some tears shed a couple weeks ago when I came out of all this. I'd lay up there in the hospital bed, man, and just squall like a baby for 2 hours. Couldn't talk to nobody. I'd get started talking and have to shut up. We love you too, Boo. I appreciate it. You and Renee have been good people to me over the years, and I'm better for knowing you. But
Yeah, love you both.
yeah, it sucks about old Big A and Bama.
Big
Big
E.
E. Big E and Bama, my bad. Sure do miss that guy. He's the one that got me started in the TTC.
Well, Big E's a good one.
Yeah. I'd love to see you and Cookie Hoghead. Maybe you can bring me a poodle puppy up here. Wait, what do you mean what happened? You talking about Big E or? Two cheapest tickets in the top corner of base value with the parking pass, $223. Welcome to NFL stadiums, Corey. I'm pretty sure Big E died not too awful long ago. Unless I've gotten some bad information. I'm in Johnson City Medical Center, Squid. Yeah, it's been years since I've talked to Big E, Boo. Pretty sure. That, didn't you hear the same thing, LT? Didn't you hear that he had died also?
Yeah, from you.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when we talked to him when I come up there and seen you for the Tennessee Alabama week, and was on a back road, and he called you, and I didn't really get to talk to him. That was the last time I talked to him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here, Squid. I'm hoping to be out of here tomorrow sometime. Might be Tuesday. I honestly don't know. I mean, um, I don't know if they've given up on trying to find me a facility to go to. I found one up here next to Quillen. It's called Princeton Signature Care or something like that. It's got some good reviews, but it's got some really bad reviews too. So I guess you just never know, man, when you go into these places, how they're going to treat you. I just don't want to get somewhere like that and get stuck in my damn room with the door closed for 2 weeks. Because if that shit
Yeah,
happens,
that sucked.
I'm gonna be going crazy. I
You
don't like
calling
to get
everybody to bust you out.
I don't like to get stuck in these rooms for an hour or two, let alone half a shift. Everybody's just covered up right now, though, LT, the nurses, and it's still no excuse. They should still be able to provide as good a quality care as they can to each individual patient without some of them having to suffer. Like last night, they spent 5 or 6 hours on a woman here, and this woman was just out of bed, man. She was having dementia and just it was bad. I mean, so I felt bad for the girls here. Um, they can only do as much as they can do, but at the same time, they can't neglect you because I got a lot of shit going on with me, man. I mean, I got fucking tubes and hoses and pipes and holes and everything coming out of my body. I'm wide open, susceptible to infection. And
Mhm.
so as bad as it may seem, I need around the clock care.
Yeah, you definitely don't need to get staff up in there.
No, I've actually got it. MRSA. I've got
You've
that
had that
built in.
though for a little while, right?
Yeah, I've had it for a couple years now. It never goes away. Best I understand. You get it and you got it.
Mm.
But it's manageable. Um, there's things you can do, um, to keep it at bay and stuff. You just got to be vigilant. It's the least little warning of any kind of infection. You got to get your ass to the hospital immediately and um, start getting treatment for it. And it's like the dude was telling me today, dude, there's everything on this floor you can imagine: COVID, staph infection, MRSA. I mean, it's just this floor is eat up with sickness.
Mm.
So I got to be really careful. What's up, traveling fools? Yeah, I'm fine now, Yankees fan. I'm not sure where you've been, but had a little scare there a couple weeks ago. Coming through on the other side. Good friends like Law Tide and all you people that were praying for me, praying to God that I would make it out. All these tribute videos that I saw on YouTube. Some of them were kind of funny, and some of them were really sad. I mean,
Mhm.
broke my heart seeing them. But some of them were kind of comical. Probably shouldn't look at it that way, but couldn't help it.
It was rough.
You don't pray for people, Crimson Brave. What are you talking about? You was praying I'd get put in timeout while I was in the hospital. Now I know who loves me on here, man. You guys are all great, amazing people, and I'm grateful to know each and every single one of you, even if it's only for a few days in time. Jerry Wells came up to see me. Brought his beautiful wife with him. Trying to think of who else. Honestly, can't really remember. I mean, there was that stretch of time where I didn't
Right.
know Adam from Alfie.
You was like that a little bit before though, in your last surgery. Couldn't
Yeah,
remember
it wasn't
stuff.
quite as bad, but it was headed that way. Um, that's when they screwed me up, man, putting that damn stent in my liver and forgetting about it.
Yep. I didn't even know you had one in there.
I forgot all about it. I just assumed when they put it in that it's like a stent in your chest. They put a stent in
Mm.
your heart, it stays there. But apparently not with your liver. I mean, yeah, everybody keeps hollering medical malpractice, Leroy, but I wouldn't even know where to start. What's up, Billy Cole? Good to see you in here, my brother. I wouldn't even know where to start on a medical malpractice suit, to be honest. Right now, I'm just happy to be above dirt. And so maybe I've got something to look into. Maybe I don't. I'm not sure. I'll check into that as I start getting stronger and getting back to some semblance of normalcy. See if I've got a
Right.
place to go with that. I know you did, Flint. My boy Flint was here. I remember seeing that big mustache and that big smiling face.
I thought I was gonna get to meet Flint last week, but you had to go to Mercy, man.
I know, man, that sucked.
I know
I
it.
was looking forward to that day. But I guess they did the right thing.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's what they mean over at Quillen by they can't handle my level of care. Still just doesn't make any sense. I mean, yeah, I think you're right, D. I'll talk to one and see if I've got a case. I mean, I'm sure they can make a case out of anything. So, hell, maybe I could go get me a quick 25 or 50 grand.
Shoot, there's one guy I know. He got his wrong knee operated on. He got 4 million. They operated on the wrong knee.
Well, that's the bad thing, innocent culprit. I've already signed a bunch of shit. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think that matters. I mean, just because you give consent for them to treat you doesn't mean that they can't fuck you up, you know? LT, let's get out of here, buddy.
That sounds good to me. It's harder than damn. It's harder than 8 camel toes in church in here.
Yeah, it's getting pretty warm up in here, too. My balls are starting to stick to my paint.
You got the swamp ass.
That's a swamp ass. I don't know what you call this stuff I got, man. It's just, it ain't good. That's all I know.
Well, it's good getting up on here and talking to you and seeing everybody back in the chat.
Yes, sir. Be proud tonight.
Be back next Sunday. Guess you'll be back in the old studio, won't you?
Should be. Katie bar the door and get the hell out of the way.
Well,
What's
don't
the
overdo it, brother.
prognosis right now, Billy, is looking pretty good. We just have to do, take it a day at a time. That's all we can do.
One day at a time, brother.
I love you, brother. You've been a trooper through all this, and I couldn't ask for a better friend. And when the chips are down,
I got you,
fall
brother.
back.
You know, we just don't want that to hit. You are.
That's right. When the chips are down, you fall back on the people you need to fall back on.
Find out who your friends are and stuff like this happens.
You caught me once this year, so catch me again.
We can do it, brother. Y'all
Right.
tip your waitresses and your bartenders on the way out. I'll let you boys go. See, BVD, I love you, brother.
Later, brother. Love you. That's my boy LT rocking on out of here for another Sunday night episode. Glad you guys could make it in. Wish we could have went the full 2 hours. Probably could have, but it don't take much for your boy to get weak right now. And believe it or not, just laying here talking for an hour straight, it's hard on the gut because I feel like I feel like I've had a pit bull rip a big chunk of my side out. And so we're back. We will be back next Sunday, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, or even if it does rise, we'll just get a bigger raft. Love you guys. You don't know how much I mean it. You really don't. Hug your mom and daddies, because by God, you just never know. And go Vols. Let's go beat that Stanford ass tomorrow and get at least one win in this college baseball World Series. Can we do that? Can we do that, Tennessee? Tony Vitello? Can you boys go get your boy BVD one win in the College World Series? Just one. That's all I want. That's all I want for Christmas is my two front teeth and a College World Series win. So there you go. Love you guys. Have a good one. And we'll holler at y'all maybe this week. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Let me get back home whenever I can get back home and get the therapy started and get the rehab going. And I'll get back on here just as soon as I can with you guys because I miss each and every one of you. Y'all's good peoples. And I love you.